Kima Frenning, who's making Australia not only her home, she's conquering the world the way you're going, Kima. Well done. Fantastic performance to start off Inter Dominion night with Higher Than an Eagle. You'll be hoping that the night continues to get higher for you, but a great start. He's a lovely horse and he got the job done well.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He just needs to learn how to settle a bit because my arms are getting very sore. But no, he's a lovely horse, and I can't thank Luke enough for letting me drive him. And yeah.
You had a torrid run last start tonight, able to find the lead pretty comfortably. You're able to dictate. As you mentioned, he likes to run along a little bit. You had to give him his head, but at the finish he was too good. Yeah,
he was tonight. He was actually a lot better tonight than what he has been, and he's a very, very quick horse, and if he just learns to settle, he'll be real nice.
Was his 8th win from 27 starts. Michelle Eastman and Dale and the team do a fantastic job with their trotters. They don't train too many horses, but the ones they do have, Chris, they do a wonderful job with.
That's for sure, Rob. And this horse is not the most easiest horse to train, I would think, but he's slowly getting it together. He's still a bit like driving a 2-year-old, but he definitely has the ability there.
Michelle's had a few of those challenging horses over the years.
Yeah, it seems to be, I think they have a lot of Sundon in their breed, which can be a bit of a task, but, he's slowly getting there, and, probably another 2 years he'll be ready to go with the good ones.
His performance last start was just phenomenal. He missed the way. He gave him a huge start, and to get so close at one stage I thought he was nearly going to get up and win.
Yeah, that's true, and that's what I mean. There's no doubting his natural ability. It's just in between his ears when he gets a bee in his bonnet. He was a little bit aggressive tonight in the run, but he was still strong on the line, and he wouldn't have been out of place in the Inter Dominion, but he's probably just not mature enough yet.
He's a 6-year-old, but he hasn't had a lot of racing, and as we know, the trotters in particular, they do mature with age, and hopefully this horse can do the same over the next couple of years.
Yeah, well, he's all this time in, he's gradually been getting better, and he was galloping early, but now he seems to be getting it right. Apart from last start, he just seems to get a bit fizzed up, but tonight he was really good.
He's tough as old boots, and as soon as a horse gets up next to him, Kate, and regardless of the pressure he gets put under, he just seems to be able to lift to another gear.
Yeah, he does. This prep he's got a bit more laid back, and he just sort of seems to do more what he has to. It was never, once it sort of got to his girth, he knew it was there, and he was just, holding it to the line. And it is a horse that I have a lot of respect for, Save Our Pennies. It's very windy out here tonight. Time was good. Everything's good.
He's ticking over. Obviously, Andy and yourself have really focused on this Inter Dominion series. He was up in work for quite a long time since coming across from New Zealand. Gave him a little bit of a break between races. Going into tonight, obviously pretty sharp. Can we still see more improvement during the Inter Dominion series?
Possibly. He probably, we just got a little bit of work into him, and then backed off a little bit before tonight with the 3 runs in a week. So hopefully we've done everything right, and he seems really well. He's sort of happy. He looks a treat. He's really relaxed, and so far so good, Rob.
Back again, Josh. Be pretty pleased with your star horse. Did a terrific job tonight.
Yeah, he was awesome tonight. He, I got a soft lead, but he felt great. Bit of pressure up the back, and he felt awesome turning in, and he won well.
He's been a seasoned trotter. He's been through it all, pretty much from a young age.
Yeah, he has. He's been racing since a 2-year-old. He's been here to Melbourne a few times now. Makes Dad and I's job pretty easy when you can travel away with him, and he's so experienced at it.
Here for the Inter Dominion, he's got through the first heat. What can we expect as the week unfolds? Obviously, Ballarat Tuesday night, Cranbourne next Saturday night. The horse, sprint distance and the marathon, obviously will suit him.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Obviously, barrier draws are probably going to play a little part in it, but, we still want to be spot on for grand final night too.
Now, everyone was saying, not tonight, drawn bad. Didn't worry him.
No, look, he travelled over really good. He's done so much travelling. He's sort of a fit little horse now. He raced through the Cup Carnival over home. And I think, he is a little bit forgotten, but he's a pretty handy little guy.
He certainly is. Tonight, not a lot of tempo on early. Obviously, On Pat's Delight made that lightning move to put a bit of tempo into the race, and you probably just took that opportunity as the tempo backed off to get up there.
Oh, most definitely. I think, you've got to be handy enough. We're here to race, not make up numbers. So, keen to put him into the race if the speed goes off.
Obviously, the two horses, Cruise Bromax, come across. Obviously, comparing the two horses, where do you see this horse?
Yeah, look, this is a lovely little horse. He's a bit of a lazy little track worker, so he's a bit hard to get a guide on sometimes. But he raced all the big guns over at Kaikoura, and he won fair and square. So, yeah, look, I think, he's up there. And with any ounce of luck, if he makes the final, or which he could now, he'll be amongst them.
Okay, he goes into the sprint heat at Ballarat during the week, and then over the longer journey at Cranbourne. Is he a horse that will continue to thrive on this type of racing?
Well, I think he will, because he's a good little doer. He's a little fatty. He loves his food and loves his molasses and drinks. So yeah, he just does well, and the racing doesn't seem to knock him around. So I think he'll be the sort of horse. It wouldn't surprise me just to see him get better and better each run.
What about his gate speed? We didn't see any tonight. Has he got any?
Yeah.
He does. Okay, so if you drew a barrier, we could see him firing out of the gate and possibly leading.
Look, just depending on what's around us, I guess. It's one thing to have gate speed, but then if you've got brilliant ones under you, it's a bit hard. But yeah, he can hold his own.
He's got some big drives, gets a kiss from Greg Bond as well. Great effort, Toddy. Came out of the gate well, travelled strong, and he held off all the challenges.
He did. There was plenty of speed early, and I was a little worried sort of how much he'd have left in the tank. It was my first time behind the little fella, but no, Bondi and Sky have done a terrific job with him, and I can't thank him enough for giving me the drive.
Yeah, fantastic. You're going to get some pressure now from Bondi with Tiger Tara. He was super too tonight.
Yeah, Tiger was awesome. He was. It was good that there was a few moves and we were able to drive him for sit tonight. And he got to the line really well. So we'll have a good horse going through the next races.
Cruise Bromac, he looked to be in cruise mode.
Yeah, he did it nice and easy. He just did that little bit early and, had a pretty soft trip after that. But they've gone good time, but the track's lightning fast. It was just a nice, fresh up run for him.
He seemed very strong going to the line. He gave you a good feel.
Oh, he did, yeah, definitely. And I think he'll just on fitness-wise, he'll be a little bit better. He's had a long trip over and the truck ride up, down. So I think he should improve just a little bit with that too.
Well, he knows his way around here. He's had 7 starts at the track for 5 wins. He also holds the track record of 150.7 that he did on the 27th of January this year. He goes to Ballarat over the sprint course. If he happens to draw to front, can we see him be turned loose?
Oh, yeah, we'll just wait and see. He got really good points tonight, and I mean, hey, he's here to win, and yeah, just got to see how he pulls up after tonight, and hopefully we get a nice draw for Ballarat.
How did Spankin pull up?
Fantastic.
Is he looking right down the barrel of this horse and saying, I can turn the tables on you, boy?
Oh, I think he is, yeah.
She really chased hard and put her nose in front when it counted.
Yeah, I just love her attitude to the line. She's always had every race we've given her, and she doesn't surprise me that she won tonight. As I said earlier, I thought she had a terrific chance. And I didn't think that at the 500, but she straightened and she just they sort of come back to me and she just got going and you'd love a stable full of ones that try like her.
It's amazing, and I say that all the time. It's the ones that really want to dig in deep turn out to be the great race. They might not be the best racehorses, but they're great racehorses because they give you everything when they're out there.
Yeah, and you come on the track and she wants to kick out the cart and all that, so she doesn't act like she'd be that way, but she just is, and geez, it's a huge attribute to have, and I think that might be 6 in a row now she's won.